extreme topping going on in today's video. I wasn't expecting to be doing this. Right guys, welcome back to another video. Just like I say, if you're enjoying the videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. And you can follow us on social media, coming up down below. And most importantly, if you want some merch, don't forget to get merch at farmingbrosshop.com. Get some top quality t-shirts, repping Newland class, and then there's another one. So yeah, check that out. Don't know whether this video is going to be all today, because it's a bit of a slow day today, but I'm going to be doing a little bit of topping. Whether I go and carry on from what James is doing, I don't know, but we'll see. But topper's down there behind James's tractor, so I'm gonna pull his out so then I can hitch it up. Try not to adjust any seat or anything. Don't want to upset him. It's been a while since I've had to drive one of these. Bloody hell, his seat's well. It's weird trying to use a clutch again as well. This bonnet feels absolutely huge in it. It's like completely different seating position, which is makes it feel even weirder. But anyway, right, so that's that moved. Now we'll jump in mine, hitch the topper up, and go do a tiny bit of topping. Right, so we're all hitched up. Seem to have missing like a washer or whatever to stop because it's in a sort of sliding hole. It knocks a pin out, so I've just put a ball on there to stop it from, like, when it works its way back there, it will like knock the pin out there. So just a little bodge job to start the morning, but yeah. Right, so we're on my way to the field, which is literally just down the track, just outside the house. Yeah, basically a bit of gardening, a bit of lawnmower basically. That's what I'm doing. Absolutely fuming because I've got my carpet dirty, so I've literally been keeping it clean for ages, and now I've just got it dirty, which is an absolute pain. Oh well, onwards and upwards. Some grass in here, should get some cattle in. Done one lap round. Maybe get a bit closer to the hedge at the end and tidy some of that up. It's just this little bit I'm doing, so it's not a lot, just making it look good really. Hopefully maybe a lap more and I'll have done the headlands, which is probably the majority of it. Probably some of you are probably going to be saying it should have it on the front, which is, yeah, you're right, but it is set up for being on the back. So that's why I've got it on the back, and James doesn't have a front PTO, and to be fair, he probably does the majority of it. It's just easier to just leave it on, leave it set up for the back and set up for like how James has it. Like I think James said in the last video, it does like where I drive does knock it down a bit, but it is, to be fair, it's doing a pretty good job. Pretty happy with what's going on. But it's just like sort of joined onto the garden, so it is basically like, this isn't like a sort of a field, if you know what I mean. It doesn't have cattle is what I'm trying to say. We don't use it for cattle or silage or anything like that, so the job I'm doing is literally just like, it's got proper weedy, and then it's just easier to come in here with the topper and just top it off quickly, then get the ride-on lawnmower out, get the old John Deere out and start trying to chop away at it. Oh yeah, there was one. James was going to put some calves in it. He was going to get a bunch of calves and rear them, sort of bottle feed them, but have them out on grass instead of in a shed. So, but there isn't going to be much. I sort of chopped all his grass away, so he might not be too happy when he gets home. But oh well, a bit late now. That was a plan of his. Whether it was give him the go-ahead for him to have calves in here, I don't know, but it's like a fence in here somewhere. The last thing I want to be doing is pulling fence wire out of the topper. I've had to do that before, I don't really want to do it again. I've had it happen once with the topper. I was going along by a hedge and someone must have left just a reel of wire in the ground and it all grown over. I just went over it and it just got completely wrapped up. So that turned into a massive job trying to get that out. And then I had it happen again to me once when I was rotovating. We had rented a field for spuds. So we were renting this field for spuds and it was a bit rummagey around the outside where it, like sort of the hedges had grown in, and so I was doing that and I was coming down and I just wrapped up, dragged the fence, like it had fallen in and grown over again, and it just got wrapped up. You drive along and you just see something shaking in the head, you're like, oh god, and then before you know it, you've got the whole fence wrapped around the, around the rotavator. We've done all the hedges, so unless someone's put some wire in the field, I should be alright, I reckon. Fingers crossed anyway. Right, so that's the job done. Looks a lot better than it was. So we'll pull out of here and we'll see what's on next. Right, well it looks like this video might be gonna start getting a little bit interesting. Because we're gonna go head off topping again. But we're heading back down to, well, in the last video, we would have seen James topping down what we call it a river field. It's got some dikes going through the middle of it. It's like one field, but it's sort of like split into like four, if you know what I mean. It's like, head off down there. We're going to top for what he didn't finish, but we are going, well, we've got a bit of off-roading to do, so how that's going to turn out, I'm not quite looking too forward to that. It's a bit stony and stuff, but we've got a bit to do which will be easy, just inside the gate. Another bit where you got to go across the stream. We got to do as much as we can because it gets like wet there, so it's like loads of reeds there. So we're going to be edging our way closer to the wet bit. Fingers crossed we don't get stuck. Might be a little bit stressful at points, basically. Right, well we've just got down here, right down in the bottom of the valley, so basically all the water just sort of drains off down here, so it's pretty wet down here. The lane was narrower than I thought, or the top was wider than I thought. We creeped down, got in alright. Here's the boys, looking good.
Highs and lows, highs and lows. It's all the same. Highs and lows, highs and lows. Keep all your game. Highs and lows, highs and lows. It's all the same. Highs and lows, highs and lows.
Like down there it starts getting proper like undulate, like you start going over banks and you're like, oh god, am I heading in the dike or not? You can't see what's underneath, you just see the grass going down and you feel the tractor moving around. We haven't fallen in yet. Those videos you see of them in Ireland, we have the massive flotation tyres on. Get some of them and I'll be fine. Right, so we've done this bit. As you can see, that's what it looks like now. We're gonna need to lift my topper right up. Here we go. There, we're across, so now we've got this bit. I'm going to start at the bottom here and work my way down that way because it gets wetter as I get down, so I'm just going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. You might remember that's the like sort of the hill bit we were fencing and James jumped off the quad a few videos back. But this is where it's wet. Oh. Yeah, that's wet. There's some brambles on this bank. I'm just trying to trim them up. And I'm backing up and it's proper steep. Steepest, most biggest incline I've ever been on, but yeah, I just tried to get out to take a picture. Pretty much fell out the door. Hey, some grip. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but that's literally I'm having to hold myself falling out of the seat. Got a bit of wheel spin back there. Started sliding, so I backed off quite hard because I got a wet spot like right in front of me, so I'm trying not to get stuck whilst also trying to get as many brambles as I can, basically. It's a bit like, oh, just do this, just do one more, and you're like, oh no, one more, and you just keep going. This is some extreme topping going on in today's video. I wasn't expecting to be doing this. Well, I mean, topping gardens, reefs, and now steep hills. Oh no, wheel spinning now. I thought I was going to get it all as well. Oh, that's the right thing. I thought I had it in my bag. Alright, so we finished that field. Now just going back for a topper back in position. Park up this tractor, then get James back in the shed and that'll be job done. But that's going to be it for today's video. Got all the topping done, all nice, neat job, tidy, yeah. So that's good getting that done. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Any comments, leave them down below. Don't forget, get your Farming Bros merch at farmingbrosshop.com. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.